Okay. Let's see if I can find myself. Trying to find myself. Okay, I won't come on. Am I on? I'm trying to find myself. Oh, goodness. I won't come on and find myself. Hey, truly amazing. Okay, here I am. I could not find myself. Okay. Sound like I'm going through some kind of. Okay, that's not what I needed. Sound like I'm going through a crisis or something. I'm like, I'm trying to find myself. Hey, Kim. Now I see. Okay, so I see. Okay, it's working out now. I'm just doing a quick pop up doll show because I slashed some of my prices. Okay, I'm gonna keep me here, but I'm also gonna go back to. I may be looking at my whatnot inventory list because I went down on a lot of my prices and I didn't write the new prices on the doll cards, but they are written. It's in my inventory on my whatnot. I'll be doing a whatnot show today at 4 o'clock. So I'm not going to be on here too long. So I think, but I'm just going to go through some of the girls again, and I slash prices a lot. Some $5, some up to $15 on some of the more expensive dolls. They went down as much as $10 to $15. So I'm gonna start showing some of the girls and going through. And like I said, if you see me look over here, that's because I am. I should let's see if I can move it over here because I'm right hand and it feels a little more natural. Yeah, it's working out. I'm looking at the new price, and I'm gonna have to write the new price on the little card too as I go. So I'm gonna try to get through these as swiftly as possible, like I said, because I'm by myself, so I should be able to get through these. Now, this is one where she got a big price slash because she was 65. She was 65, peace and love, and she is now 50. So that is a gigantic $15 price slash. She is 10 inches tall, peace and love, 10 inches tall, and she is got an earring malfunction. Okay. And she's got the peace and love hearts, charms all over. And she is now from 65 to 50, and she is 10 inches tall. If anyone is interested, all you do is email me. All right. You let me know, of course, in the chat that you want this doll, and then you will email me with your info. Email me with your info. Some of you guys, I already have your info. As a matter of fact, I need my little size. Oh, I don't want to move those girls. I'm trying to prop up some. These are dolls I bought from other crochet artists. I do buy dolls from other crochet artists. I do support them also. And this girl is from Aniqua. This one is from Ornica, from Olivia and Me Boutique. She's the girl. If you guys kind of keep up with crochet things, I'm gonna have to get my thing. It was hard to get them to sit up here, believe it or not, and not look drunk or anything. Let's see if they'll stay. Okay. Um, Ornica is the one who makes the Prince dolls. If you guys are in any of the crochet doll groups or anything like that, she makes the Prince dolls, and that's her dolls. And I have a lot of her dolls. I think I even have one sitting down here. She's down there peeking. So I have a lot of Ornicas because I like that. What is that? Something moments doll look. Her dolls kind of have that look in their face of precious moments. Precious moments. They have the precious moments look. And so I probably have about 6 more of her dolls um, in my closet. I don't like to leave them out too much because they collect dust. Yarn collects dust, people. Always remember. So let's move it on along. And we are looking for Miss Rosie. Let's see what Miss Rosie's new price is. She was 60. Some of them may have gone down, some may not, but for the most part, they did. Yeah, she went down $5. So Rosie was 60. She is now 55. She is now 55. And Rosie is 10 inches tall. She's got the closed rows on her malfunctioning earring. All right, like I said, I keep them in bags, so when they come out, they need a little fluffization and stuff. Yeah, I just made that word up. I do that at times. And here's her little shoes. And she is 10 inches tall, and Rosie is now 55. She is now 55. Okay. Hey, Trini. Hey, girl. So, like I said, I hope you guys saw the little promo that most of the dolls, like I said, I went down on some of these prices. I still got like 15 to 10 doll bodies that need dresses and stuff. And then I have the froggies, like these guys over here these guys are just, they're whatever you want them to be, but they're not going to have clothes. The yarn is their outfit. And the other frogs, I need to make them a tube top in their skirts. You guys saw my Lola leggy frogs before. They all sold out. So it's time to make some more. So this is Breakfast at Tiffany's and Butterflies. She was 75 and she had a big price jump. She was 75 and she is now 60. So that's $15 off. She is 12 inches tall from the top of her bun to her little butterfly shoes. So she went from 75 to 60. She is 12 inches tall. And this is Breakfast at Tiffany's Butterflies. I should have written her name correctly on her card, but I did not. All right. And that's her. Like I said, from 75 to 60, she's 12 inches. 12 inches. Sorry for the crinkle. Like I said, gotta keep them covered. Because you guys know how it is. After doing a lot of work and you have an item that you do a lot of work on, if you spill something on it, you just want to go somewhere in the corner and cry. Okay. Let me looking for this girl. Like I said, if you want to buy later today or later this week, I'll be popping on more often because I have a large inventory and I still have dolls to make and other little items to make. Now, where did she go? I hate I know this doll was towards the top. There she is. Yeah, she was towards the top and I couldn't see her. Now I see her. She also had a big price cut. She was 75. She's 12 inches tall. She is now 60. Candy Girl Cutie. This is Candy Girl Cutie. She is 12 inches tall. She's got the little purple flowers and she's got her little bow. I may turn off one of these lights to see because we may just need one. We'll do that. That's good. And I just wanted to make sure they were well lit, but I think we could do with one light. But yeah, she's got 3 little candy flower bows on her buttons on her hair bow, and some little pink butterflies. And that is Candy Girl Cutie at 60. Once again, she is 12 inches. And like I said, all you got, I get my formats mixed up sometimes on Whatnot. You say something like, if you want me to run her, just put R in the chat and you run the auction. And I have a show I did last night. And so I'm stuck in the Whatnot mode right now. It's a little easier too because all the inventory is listed on there already. And they can go in there and look at it and tell you what they want to see. So this little girl is Hot Pink and Pretty Princess. I'm not sure because she was at a low price already. Where you go? There you go. She went down $5. Okay. She's 11 inches tall. She was 60. She is now 55. And this is the Hot Pink and Pretty Princess at 11 inches tall. 11 inches tall. She's got the hot pink bow on her dress, white flowers on her hot pink shoes. These are white butterflies and a hair bow with hot pink. Once again, she's 11 inches tall, hot pink and pretty, and she's gone from 60 to 55. 60 to 55. Ooh, my gray is popping. Oh my goodness. Gotta embrace the gray. I ain't gonna lie, there are times when I'm just like, I'm tired of it and I will go dye it black, but y'all look at all that gray. My husband was messing with me one time because he's grayer than I am, but he called me gray sides. And then I got this patch of gray. I mean, it is so gray. At first when I saw it coming through, I thought my hair was falling out, but it wasn't. It was just gray. It was gray. I just wish, we can't control how the gray comes in. Hey, Ola Joe. But I wish I could just have it, I've seen people's gray come in so beautifully. And, I wish I could control how my gray comes in and all the front just become gray and then gradually, But it's all throughout. It's just speckled all throughout, salt and pepper in, and then the back is coming in differently. It's hilarious. This is Teddy Bear Love. Teddy Bear Love, where'd she go? There she is. She was 75. She's 11 inches tall. She is now at 65. She is now at 65. So she's had a $10. Like I said, I did a good price cut on a lot of these girls. So this is Teddy Bear Love at 11 inches. She's got teddy bears on her bows. Let's refluffitize her. She's got teddy bears on both her ponytails. I tried to kind of with some thread, kind of tie them together, as you can see, so they kind of stay together. They look cuter when they're in the front, kind of together. So if you buy her, you can, take that off. But I thought it was a better look. She's got little pink teddy bear earrings, teddy bear dress bow, and teddy bear shoes. And I love this yarn. I do believe it's Red Heart. I had to look everywhere for it. And guess where I finally found it being sold? Wally World. So I had to buy it up. I have it in pink and light blue and white. I just love the speckle of it all. So she's 11 inches and she is 65, marked down $10. Let's see, this one is a cutie. She's coming up. We have Baby Blue Daisy. She's almost similar to the Teddy Bear Love, but not. Oh dang, I forgot to put the card in her. Where'd she go? Sorry. I like to keep the cards with them so I don't have to remeasure their height and their weight on Whatnot. All you do is put in the weight. It does the figuring for you, and it does the invoices for you. So all you got to do is weigh it. And so I keep that on the little card. She also has gone down $10. I didn't tie hers together, but I think I will. She's a cutie. She's Betty Blue Daisy, and she is 10 inches tall, and she is 65. She is 65. She's just a little simple, cute little country girl. She's got 3 Shirley Temple curls to her little ponytails. All right, these are ponytails. I just put 3 big old fat curls in there. And she's got little daisies dangling from her Shirley Temple curls. And once again, she is 10 inches. She was 75, and she has gone down to 65. Let me write that on her card. So I will know tonight, or today I should say. I have like I said, a show at 4 o'clock on Whatnot. And their dolls, I'll be showing the same dolls and, same prices. Only difference with Whatnot, you buy it, it comes out your account right away, like within 30 seconds. The invoice is already made up for me after the show. I print the invoice. She goes out the next day. They do all that work for you, which is what I appreciate. Because, did the same daggum thing again. You don't have the wait time of sending out invoices. You don't have to wait on the invoice. I don't have to wait on the payment. It just boom, boom, boom. All right, this girl is Ladybug Love. She went from 65 down to 55. All right. Come on with the firecrackers outside. 4th of July is over. People make you not like people. 4th of July been over. Just give it a rest. And it's 90 degrees outside. Come on, y'all. Trying to set stuff on fire. So this is an 8-inch tall Ladybug Love. Ladybug Love. I always have some kind of ladybug doll. She's got ladybugs on her shoes. On her 2 little Shirley Temple curls, I do believe I'm going to go and just tie all of the little ponytail girls, kind of tie them together like I did the other one. Her ladybug earrings have a little pearl on the little booty, a ladybug brooch, and I put ladybugs, and I'm so tempted to put more. I put ladybugs on her bows. Like I said, I'm just, I have a problem with over embellishment, but it'd be like that sometimes. And she is once again 8 inches, and she is 55. One thing I do miss on the Whatnot channel, you can have music in the background, and you don't get copywritten or anything like that. And I miss having my music because usually I have 80s R&B playing in the background. It seems so quiet. I'm not used to selling by myself without Angela or some of the girls or some music in the background to keep me company. Because on Whatnot, you can sell with the other sellers, but it's more, how ours is vertical like this. On Whatnot, it's only vertical. And so to me, it's kind of hard because, someone's getting cut off a bit, and I don't like that look. But yeah, it has to be another Whatnot seller. So this is Dainty Daisy. Dainty Daisy went from 70. She is now 65. She is now 65. She is 12 inches tall. She's a big girl. Daisy earrings, full head of hair, which gives her just a little more weight. Always remember, the fluffier the dress, like the bed dolls, and the more head of hair, everybody knows what a yarn eater is. That's what happens. So she's got daisies on her shoes, and she is 65 and she is 12 inches tall. So she's kind of a big girl. And she does the twist and shout, because their heads are sewn on separately. So she does the twist and shout so she can do photo shoots and look to the side and all that great stuff. Like I say, sorry for the crumpling. If you hear a lot of that, I know from me, that kind of irritates me. So, you're not a new doll. What you doing over here? I'm showing all the new dolls first. And somebody jumped in the mix. Or did I? I hope I don't have any of the new dolls and the old dolls. I don't believe I do. No. So let's see. Now, some of the new creations I have is the doll and the mug. Here she is. Doll in the mug. And a lot of them are Hello Kitty. I have 2 Disney, a Hello Kitty, and a lot of Hello Kitties, and a Marie from Aristocats. Everybody wants to be a cat. I have that in a mug. So here is Hello Kitty Cutie. She is now 60. She was 75, so that's a $15 break. And I can't guarantee these prices are not going to fluctuate. So get them when they're cheap. Get them when it's cheap. So she's in a mug, okay? She said, hey, everybody that came in. So this is the mug she sits in. It says Hello Kitty. When I found these mugs, I was like, oh, I got to do something with them. They're so cute. Light blue Hello Kitty on the shoes. Then she's holding a teddy bear. On one side, she's got a crown. The other side, she has her Hello Kitty bow. Light blue Hello Kitty and light blue Hello Kitty. And she just sits in her mug, and you can use the mug as a doll stand, such as I do, or you could do a 2-for-1, like mug for me, doll for you. Okay, you could do that. And she once again is 60, and the doll herself, I hate to grab her by her head, but like the cats grab their babies by the neck. The doll herself, she is 11 inches tall. She's 11 inches tall. Okay. Just so for reference, for height reference, she is 11 inches tall. I got to put them. That's the only thing with these girls. You got to store them carefully and separately. Let's see, is this? Like I said, there's a lot of Hello Kitty girls. This one is a bee girl. Hey, Gigi, welcome in, welcome in. This is a bee girl, the bee's knees, all right? And I need to go see if I can get some more of these mugs. She went from 75, and this is, I think, the biggest price cut, to 55. She would have been 60, but I saw something, and I have to be more careful of this. It didn't happen before. I blushed her cheek a bit much, and if you could see it, it kind of got on her dress a little bit, and I've been trying to get it off, but I blushed it a bit too low, and it got on there. But this is the bee's knees, so that's why she's 55 instead of normally I would have just taken her down to 60, but she's 55 because she got a little blush on her dress. And she's the bee's knees, and she's 10 inches tall. 10 inches tall. She's got bees. You know, always have bees and butterflies and ladybugs. She's got bees on her hair, her little earrings, her dress, and her shoes. Save the bees. And her mug says, you are the bee's knees. All right. That's what her mug says. You are the bee's knees. And she fits like that. She's really cute. I really like how the flower came around like that. I really like that. So once again, she is 55 because she got a little spot of blush. And I tried to get it off with the makeup remover tissue, and I didn't want to make it even worse. I was going to try to take her to the dry cleaner and see if they could do a little spot remover. I still might, because why not? Can't ever hurt to try. Now this little one, she has had a name change. Back in the olden days, I used to love Liz Claiborne perfume. And I think that's why whenever I make a doll, this color combo comes up. Also reminds me of Superman a bit. But I had called her Liz Claiborne Kitty. But then I was like, a lot of people don't know about Liz Claiborne. They're not as old as me. Everybody don't have the same taste as me. So she became Cutie Cute. I just called her Cutie Cute. She is going to be 12 inches tall. I want to write her new price down. She went from 75 to 60. She is 12 inches tall. Let me hold her up. She's got the Hello Kitty holding the heart and winking at you. She's got yellow Hello Kitty earrings, Hello Kitty there and there. And this was like the colors of the Liz Claiborne perfume bottle. I can't get her to look right. Look right. Okay. Now she's looking straight ahead. Like I said, their heads twist and move. So that's what that's about. This cup, I do think, is the only cup I have like this one. I come upon these cups and get lucky. Okay, I get lucky. And I get mad when I see one that I really like. It's double-sided. And that's it and that's all, you know. So there's another one too that has a bunch of Hello Kitty heads inside the mug. And that was all that she wrote. And then when I try to find them on eBay, they want to charge you like $10, $15 for the mug. So that's her. That's Cutie Cute Hello Kitty in a mug. Look, she's heavy. The mug is heavy. So when it comes to the shipping, it might be a little more because these mugs are not these are not 8-ounce mugs, people. These are more like dang near probably 16 ounces. They're double. They're big mugs. You could eat soup out of the mug. When Angela saw them and saw how big they were, she was like, oh girl, those are soup mugs. And so I took her word for it. I think I only have one mug that I would suggest you not use in the microwave. There's only one. And when I get to that mug, don't know their number. Don't nobody call me all day until I get on here. Ain't that a blip? It's probably a bot. Yeah. Let's see. This is Baby Hello Kitty because the yarn I use with this doll, I bought it on sale. And it reminds me of the yarn that you use with baby blankets. She was 75. She's a big price cut. She was 75. She's 10 inches tall. She goes down to 60. She's going down to 60. And there she is. Let me hold her up a bit. She is Baby Doll Hello Kitty. Here's her cup. And there's what's inside. And once again, I don't think I found another one. I have to go look in my garage because as I was trying to collect these mugs, I was putting them in my garage. So I got a collection of what I could just find. She's got Hello Kitty earrings, one that's acting up, Hello Kitty on her bows, and Hello Kitty on her shoes. I'm still tempted to put a Hello Kitty right here because, you know, I like to over embellish. But once again, her mug is really cute. She's got bows going around there. And once again, she's 60. And she looks really cute. Just chilling like a villain in her little Hello Kitty cup. And like I said, You can always do here's a gift for you and a gift for me, and keep the mug. Or keep the doll and give the mug away. Keep the doll, put something else in the mug, some candy or whatever, and be on about your business. Now, I have two Disney inspired dolls. Unless I find these mugs at a cheaper rate, I bought these mugs about 4 years ago, believe it or not. And I should have bought more. I bought three. Aisha has one. She bought the first little Disney doll I made in the mug. So she's got one, and these are the last two. Now, there's a difference in the dolls. Let me see if I can find. One doll has a red skirt, and one has a black skirt. Come on now. Because I don't remember how much I took off on this price. Is it red skirt? She's 60. She went down 15. Okay. So she's 11 inches tall. This little Minnie Mouse girl. She's 11 inches tall. Okay. She's got a little red Minnie Mouse on her bow. And she's got a little Minnie on her shoes. And she's in this mug, which I adore. Like I said, I found it on eBay and Amazon. But yeah, I can't pay 15 or 20 bucks for a mug because I would have to pass that price on, and that's a lot. So she's chilling in her mug like this, and she's really cute. Like I said, she is 60 and she is 11 inches tall. And I'm just pulling up dolls. So the next one you'll see will be the one with the black skirt. And she'll be the same price. Dadgummit. Sorry about putting the chest doll in your face. But I put the basket that I store them in right here behind the computer. So I didn't have to reach down. Because as you get older and you make certain type of movements, things happen. And you don't know how you tweaked them. Nothing broke. Let's see who's next. This is a cup that I only found one of also. As I'd be shopping for things, I'll see these mugs and I grab them, hoping that I see more than one when it's a really, really cute one that I like. This girl is 11 inches, and who is she? I think this is the one. She the one Angela named. She called her Kitty. She said, just call her Kitty. So I called her Cute Kitty. She's gone down to 60 from 75. She's got light blue, Hello Kitty, red, light blue, and red. These are like the OG Hello Kitty colors. And this is her mug. And the reason I love it is so simple and plain, but then you get surprise. You got a whole bunch of kitties in there. And I really love that cup. This mug is really big. Like you could probably put a whole can of chunky chicken soup up in here. All right. It's pretty roomy up in here. It's a big, heavy mug. All right. Which makes the weight of everything more, a pound at least. So, hey, Maritza. Hola, hola, hola. So we got that going on. All righty. At $60. Like I said, the doll, 11 inches tall. So she's a pretty, almost forgot that card again. She's a pretty nice size doll. I'm about to tell you guys, check my store and see that this ain't whatnot. Okay. Like I said, I'm getting the channels mixed up. And I keep wanting to tell Alexa to play some Al Green or something like that. Can't do that. Don't want to get a strike, even though I'm not monetized. Don't nobody need that. All right, where is she at? This next one I love because it's just the mug is just a Hello Kitty head. And she went down $10 from 70 to 60. And this little cutie is 9 inches tall. And I call her the Hello Kitty sweetheart. And let me lift her out. See the mug? See how big it is in there? That's a big old mug. And I love this one. She's got Hello Kitty on her shoes, on her bow, her earrings, holding a little heart with the wink. And there you go. And she's got her little bun. And yeah, she got McDonald colors, but you know, she's cute. Like I said, I equate these colors to Ronald McDonald every time I do it. But hey, other people can be cute with this too. So she is the Hello Kitty sweetheart and 9 inches tall, and she is $60. Put her card in there before I forget. I am burning up, as we do at this age. Safari Canal. Let's see. And this one, I do believe, is Marie in Pink from the Aristocats. Remember the Aristocats Disney movie where it's everybody wants to be a cat? Well, fortunately, I got 2 of these. I haven't done the other doll yet, though. The mug is in waiting. But here is Marie. Where's her card? Is she the one that I lost? One of my dolls, and I gotta. Come on, boys, don't fall down. I gotta get that card out now. One of my dolls, I noticed I left the card out. So if I come upon a doll, I said, let me keep that card in sight. No! Doll avalanche. Now you guys gonna have to look drunk. Sorry, I have to do it now because as we know, when we don't do things, when we think about it, it does not get done. Let's see if I can find where I put that daggum card. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad at myself, as we often do as we get older. Yeah, on that card, and it's probably in something over here. On that card, I put the size of the doll, meaning how tall she is, the weight, and the price. And like I said, I kind of want to find it right now because I thought to myself, as soon as I get the doll that doesn't have a card with her, I'll just pull it out and put it in there. And that's what I get for thinking I was going to be organized too. Child. One more peek and that's it. I can't believe I did that. Let me look. Sure did. I do remember seeing that she was 9, this doll, whichever doll it is, was 9 inches tall, but that's all right. Yep, for a moment, I tried to have some organization. Let's see, is it one of these? Sure isn't. Ooh, I get on my nerves. All right. Anyway, back to Marie. She is 10 inches tall. Marie is now 60. down from 75. And this is a Disney mug. Let me check the bottom. Yep, it's a Disney mug. And it's got Mari on the mug. Really cute. I only have one more of these. And that's a rare mug to find. Now, I like her because I had to go chase down. After I found the mug, it took me forever to find the charms, but I did. Now, you got 4 different poses. Now, notice, here she's looking straight at you. The earrings, she's doing the behind the back with the bow look. On this one, she's got the and she's walking away stubborn. And this one, she's sitting looking up at you. And it looks like it's the same as the bows, but it's not. So you look and you see she's looking up at you here to the side. Here, she's looking straight at you. So you got 4 different poses of Marie. I think it was one more where she's under an umbrella, but I didn't use that one. I like these little 4. And so she is sitting in her mug, and she is 10 inches tall once again, and she is 60. She is 60. Oh, I can see my tan lines. I've been trying to be healthy and walk. Not today. It's about 98. So I said I was going to get at a rest today. I'll give it a rest day. But yeah, from when I wear a tank top and then I wear a shirt, and sometimes I have my crossbody bag with water. So I noticed the other day that I have this strap, this going across here. I had to have my water. So that's what was going on there. This is my second mini, and she is a mini with the black skirt. So you got red skirt mini and black skirt mini, and like I said, I do believe they're the same. Yeah, it's all the same. I kept it right. So she is probably 10 inches tall. Nope, she's 11 inches tall. She went from 75 to 60. Yeah, 75 to 60. And even if you just want to look, keep the cup, because the mug is expensive now because it's old. They don't make it anymore. So on her earrings, her bows, hair bows, I'm about to say in her shoes, like you can see that. And she's got red mini on her shoes. And she just sits just like that. Like I said, Aisha has the other one that looks like this one. And I think she might be a little smaller. But she is 11 inches tall at $60. 11 at 60. And like I said, this is what these prices are today. This is what these prices are today. Thinking about doing a craft show with a friend of mine. We used to go to the Rose Bowl flea market, did really good there. And she goes to a lot of local farmer markets. Haven't done a sit-down market in a while. Since way before COVID have I not done one. I got kind of used to being at home in air conditioning, where you can use the bathroom a little easier. Because if you've ever done a craft fair, you know what I mean. If you're by yourself, you gotta make sure you have somebody trustworthy to watch your booth. So you gotta go and make sure you make friends, because you will need each other. She went from 65 to 60. She's 8 inches, and she's called Short and Sweet. Yeah, so if you ever do craft fairs, remember, no man is an island. You make friends with the people on the side of you and the front of you, okay? Because those are the people that's going to do you that favor when you need to go to the bathroom if you're alone. If you got to go to the bathroom, or just go run and get food, or they go run and get food for you sometimes. So this girl is in another big head cat cup. She's got little Hello Kitty on her little leg. She's one of my tinies. And on her dress here, and little Hello Kitty head on her bows that I put on her bows. And she just sits in there. She is short and sweet. Short and sweet Hello Kitty. Oh, there's a lag. I'm looking on my phone and yeah, there's a big lag. But this is a $60 8-inch. $60 8-inch short and sweet Hello Kitty. Oops, almost forgot the card. See if I'm making good time. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. This one is a pinky. Y'all know I love pink. So who is she? Nope, that's Marie. Hello Kitty in pink. Yeah. Hello Kitty in pink is 60, which probably meant she went down from 75 or 70. Yep, she sure did. So she is now 60. She's a cutie pie. She's 10 inches tall. I'm trying to grab her. She is 10 inches tall. She's got Hello Kitty with the hands over her mouth. Hey, Angie. She's got yellow Hello Kitty on her earrings and on her bows. And she's got her on her shoes. And she is matching. Now, one thing I noticed, I thought Hello Kitty was pink. But I do know from art class, when you do a glaze, it can't always come out as vibrant as you want. So I know that's why it's a bit muted. But yeah, I wanted it to be pink, but I forgot about my junior high art school class and how that happens. The colors after you put it in the kiln and you turn the kiln on, it can, the colors will change on you. So she is 60 and she is 10 inches tall. 60 and 10 inches tall. Excuse me. And the last of the in a mug set girlies. Let's see, who is she? Okay, I'm about to say I'm missing that particular mug that I was telling you about. Not putting in a microwave, and here she is. This is Jewel Tones Hello Kitty. Once again, another mug that I wish they had more than one of. Let's see, she went down $5 from 60 to from 65 to 60. All right, so this mug is cute because it is glass. It, to me, is truly just a plain drinking mug. You could put the hot stuff in it, but don't put this in the microwave. All right, please don't put this in the microwave. Huh? Are you serious? Okay. All righty. So, it's always something. So it's that, and there is real glitter in here that moves around. So I can imagine what would happen if you put this in the microwave. That would be probably no more microwave. And she fits in there like this, and she is 60 at 8 inches. And I don't know if I showed you all her stuff. Her bows have purple, light blue, purple, and light blue. Hey, Kim Mill, you should check out the Black Market Flea. I think your pieces will fit. Is it an outdoor market? Is it outdoor market? I done got spoiled. I say I need to go do some, but and is it in LA? Yeah. I know one problem I had with a flea market, they wanted flea market prices and I was like, I can't go no lower. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get into some of the older dolls that have had a price slash. Also, for those who may, like I said, we're gonna have the same dolls at my whatnot sale. For those coming to my whatnot, I might bump it back a bit because my husband just told me we need to come pick the car up. So we may bump that back a bit, an hour. Let me see, because we got to get it before a certain time. Every time I'm looking for a certain doll, there's a certain note. They're always to the bottom. Or I just can't find them. We're just going to start with these littles. All right. This little girl is one of my favorites. I just think she's so cute because I can hold her in my hand. They ask if you prefer indoor. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. Because I know what I'm going to say. I'm going to check it out. I know sometimes the indoor will be a little more expensive, but at this day and age, it's worth it. It's worth it. Because, weather is so unpredictable now. So this little girl went from 60 to 55. She's called Peach and Pretty. I'm going to take this off her foot because she is no longer 60 right now. Peach and Pretty is 9 inches tall in LA. Okay. She is 9 inches tall. And even though she's not a bed doll, she could be a bed doll. I'm just holding her in my hand. And when she sits, like if you have her on a pillow, just cushy, she's going to look bed dollish. But I could just sit her in my hand just like that. And she is 55 and she's 9 inches tall. And I like her because she's got the light brown hair. And I don't make a lot of dolls with this color hair. She's probably one of 2 or 3 that I have that have this color hair. I'm thinking of giving her, look, if I can find that brown again in my repertoire of yarn. I'm thinking of giving her some little curly cues back here. Give her that Bridgerton look. I might do that. Give her a little makeover. But I like her because she's got bows sewn throughout her dress. And she's just a cutie cute. And that's Peach and Pretty. Yep, I love the indoor. Whether it's air conditioner or not, it's indoor. I'll bring my own self fan. Let's see this little. Now, this is the tiniest I have of the old dolls. Where she's. I do recall she just got a simple name. Poor thing. There she is. Oh, I changed it. Let me change it down here. Her name was Short Green Dress Doll. Okay. And then I was like, I got to get better than that. So I changed her to Bows and Cuteness, which I don't even think Cuteness is a real name. but it is today. So she was already at 55. So I just kept her at 55. I just kept her because she's the cutest thing. She's got big old bows on her shoes. Just one little bow here. I'm tempted to throw some ladybugs on her, but I think I want to keep her like this. She's 6.5 inches. She is the littlest. 6.5 inches at 55. And she's got roses on her earrings. Roses on her earrings. And she's just a little simple girl. I'm feeling the itch to do something more to her already. I'm trying to hold back. And once again, she's 6.5 inches and she is 55. Oh no, she goes over here. I'm gonna move this a little closer so I'm not. There we go. So I'm not stretching my back. Like I said, if you know, you know. We get of that age and okay, where'd you go? Oh no, you are the older dolls. Who is this? Lavender Lovely. There she is. Ouch. Yeah, she stayed. She was already a low price. Lavender Lovely. I really like her because I overly bowed her. She is 55. Lavender Lovely. And she is 7 inches. She's a 7-inch cutie. And she's got pink bows throughout her dress. Little flower drop, and Angela knows what those are called. I cannot ever recall. Bluebells. I don't know. The flowers that drop like that. So she's a little blondie. And it's funny, a lot of my blonde dolls don't sell as well. The blonde dolls do not sell as well. So I don't know. I'm not racing to make any more right now. She's 7 inches because don't nobody care for the blondies. I try to have an array. You know, I got redheads, I got blondes, I got brunettes and stuff like that, but ain't nobody checking for them. So I'm not going to make any more until those sell a little more. The last batch of dolls I made all had dark hair. All had dark hair because I ran out of the dark haired dolls. Okay, where's the purple cuties? Which one is this one? Purple and Bows. Purple and Bows was already cheap. She's a tall girl though. She's 10 inches. She's 10 inches, Purple and Bows. She's a redhead. 10 inches tall, $55. 10 inches tall, $55 for her. And she's got bows popping throughout her dress. And she's also got a sister who's redhead, and her dress is reversed. It's a white dress with purple trim for that one. Okay. So this one is Purple and Bows. She is 10 inches tall and she is 55. Yeah, she was already at an inexpensive price. So just for a 10-inch doll too. Almost 12 inches. That's a good price. Let's see. Do I see her sister right on top? Of course I don't. This one is a cutie. Pink and Bows. Pink and Bows. Pink and Bows. Did I remember? Is a 9-inch doll. I think I'm going to drop her to 60. She was 65. So I'm going to edit her online. She's one of my favorites too. Let me see. Edit. Okay, Pink and Bows went from 65 to 60. 65 to 60. And she's a 9-inch doll, so that's a good size doll. Now, with her, when you get her, she's got a bow on every other ruffle. All right, she's got a bow on every other ruffle. And I'm just, like I said, I got to calm myself because now I'm like, oh, I should go back and put one right here and make her overly, you know, y'all know I have problems with the overdoing. And she's got the brownish hair. Like I told you, I did a couple of them with the brown, which is cute. And she's just Pink and Bows. Short, simple, and sweet. Pink and Bows. I try, like I said, I tried to hold back on some of the girls on the over embellishment because my daughter was like, "You're doing too much, Mom." So I tried to hold back. This is from when I wasn't holding back. She's kind of heavy too. She is 13 to 14 inches tall. I don't know. Did I change her price? This is Peaches and Bows, and y'all can tell about the, like I said, me going all off. Look at all that. I think she's towards the bottom. Yep. So she has gone from 85 to 75, which is a good $10 drop for her with all the embellishments I did. So she's got the little bows, the flowers around her earrings, the pearl drop. She's got the bows sewn in her lapel. She's got flowers sewn into her dress on every ruffle. This is, like I told you, I'll be losing my mind. She's got the pearl headband. I put bows throughout her hair. Now, if you were to buy her, I suggest, and you can't see it, but I'm pulling her bow fluffs. I'm kind of fluffing it by pulling it open, So if you were to buy her, I would tell you to refluffatize her and just go through and just kind of pull it apart a little bit, and that will refluff her her bun and make it even fluffier. I like a fluffy bun. So she's got the bracelet going on, she's got the ring going on, she's got the bows on her shoes. So this is what I mean when I just lose my damn mind. And yeah, she's Peaches and Bows, 13 to 14 inches from 85 to 75, which is a good deal. Like I said, with all this that I had to sew, that I'm going to say not had, but did, because I wanted to do it. So all this that I sewed into her, she's a good deal. And like I said, these prices aren't promised to be the same for too long. This is one of my Mardi Gras dolls. I made 3. I always wanted to make a set of Mardi Gras dolls. So this is probably Mardi Gras doll number 2. Number 1 got bought by Phyllis. Thank you very much, Phyllis. Phyllis is part of a doll collectors club, Black Doll Collectors Club, and she bought my Mardi Gras bed doll. Her skirt was humongous, and she bought her. Thank you very much, Phyllis. I'm going to refluffatize her bows. And there's 3 girls. I'm trying to get her ready for her appearance. Refluff her hair up. Okay. And now the bows on the dress I did not tack down. I sewed them on, but I want you to be able to pull and snatch. After this, babe, I'm going to take you. She is 11 inches, and she went from, I don't know how to say, where are you in French? Only in Spanish. Where's the other girl? Here she is. Okay. She went from 85 to 70. To 70. I thought it was going to be 75. Y'all, that's a good deal. So she's heavy because she's got a big old head full of hair. All right. She's got the big girls going on here, really big, heavy head of hair. She's got a lot of dress. All right. And she's 11 inches tall. She's 11 inches tall. I was trying to give him the Mardi Gras little Creole look with the light brown hair and the lightish colored hair. I mean, skin and stuff like that. I was trying to get that Creole feel. And I always have that phrase in my mind that my cousin is a Cajun Creole caterer. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let me see. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. And that's his phrase, that whenever we see him, that's his phrase, and that's his phrase for his catering company. But yes, she is my Mardi Gras number 2 doll. Number 2. Really pretty. Got the little purple drop earrings to go with her dress. You know, be a cute setup in your house during February. I think February is Mardi Gras. She'd be real cute. Sitting up there. If it was a real cute, and I think I have them in my videos where I had all 3 of them. I did like a little video scan on YouTube. Yeah, because I can't do it on Whatnot. And it was all 3 of them up there. Now this is a big girl. Let's see, yellow bows and flowers. I don't think her price changed because she took me some days. She's such a big girl. Oh. No, that's light blue beauty. Yeah, she's a bed doll, but she is a 12-inch bed doll. So her price kind of stayed the same. She's 90. She's a big old girl, y'all. She's a big old girl. She's 12 inches tall. She's 90. I made the flowers, and these are removable. I clipped them in, okay? Flowers are removable, but she got a lot of hair. I mean, she has 3 rows of hair. 3 rows of hair, so she's pretty weighty, and her dress is a lot. Now, she's got bows that I handmade and sewed on her bows, and they're twisting, but you can, resituate them when you unpack it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking of putting some flowers right here, some like pearl opalesque like flowers here, and a little something right here too. Just because, and I'm thinking about giving her a bracelet. Like I said, my daughter had told me I'm doing too much, but this is a really big girl. She's $90. She's $90, and she's a tall bed doll. Right? She's a tall 12-inch. I never usually make them this big, but look at that. Look how pretty she would look on somebody's bed. She needs to be more than 90. I might change my mind. But look at that circumference of the skirt, how big that is. It's amazingly big. Like I said, she took me in the hair. If you know, you know. 4 single crochets in every stitch, and it was over 50 single crochets to get it that long. Yeah, I was doing the most. Sometimes you get on a roll. Now this one is her sister, and she is called, which I just saw her, the light blue beauty. Yep. Further, there she is. I don't know if her price changed either because she's a big girl. Both of them were big girls, and I was thinking, hey, aw, thank you, Albie. Yeah, Albie's a great customer. She is 12 inches tall, and her dress isn't as long. Okay, so she's 85. Her dress isn't as long as the other ones, but it still splays out, but it's just not as long. And she's got the head full of hair. She's got two tracks. It sounds like I'm talking about weave, huh? She's got two tracks. The other girl has three, which makes her a little heavier. She's still got her flowers that are clipped in, and she's got her nice little dress that splays out. But like I said, you can, if you sit her, if you sit her between two pillows, she could still, have that bed doll look, like how you have your pillow, and just put her in between, and then her dress will still splay out. It's not as big as the other girls, so hers is truly. But this one, if you just put her in between the pillows and do that, there you go. There you go. But like I said, her dress is not, it's like right here, right there, at her feet. The other one, it goes past her feet. And that's the difference. It kind of makes it come out a little bit more. So she is 12 inches and she is 85. 12 inches and she is 85. Let's mix it up and look at a mermaid. Echo talking to me, talking about rate of purchase. It was doll eyes. My safety eyes, or I should say buttons. Sometimes I use buttons. Sometimes I use safety eyes. It just depends on what I have available, where I'm at, and what I'm feeling like. We're all like that with our crochet. So we're going to mix it up a bit and look at the deep blue sea. Let's see. This is probably the red fin mermaid. Yes, she is. And she went down $10 from 85. She is 20 inches long from the top of her head to the end of her fin. She was 85 and she is now 75. 75. Okay. So she is the red fin mermaid. Look at him, girl. And she too has the twisty head. Okay. I feel like I need to give her a necklace. She might have a necklace next time y'all see her. She's got clams on her top, little clams throughout. She's got her little Sebastian guy. Now, this is a signed brooch, which means the brooch is worth a little something. I didn't notice it until a while ago, but this is a Heidi Daus, Daus. She's a jewelry designer. So this is a Heidi Daus brooch. Okay, and she's got little clams hanging on, and I did her tail with sequined thread, which is a pain if you're a crocheter. Sequined thread, because the sequined thread is not soft. It is not soft. And the sequins aren't either. So she's got the under the sea look with her cowrie shells in her hair. I thought I was going to shake it into place. I guess not. But yeah, she's got her little, I'm going to let it be, cowrie shells, It is. Like I said, I didn't notice it, and I put it on, and when I got the brooch, I looked on the back. I said, what is that? And I looked at it with my little, because I sell jewelry too. And I said, that's a Heidi Daus. But I still wanted her to go on here. So yeah, y'all can take the Heidi Daus brooch off and, just wear it, because it is a crab. So she got some expensive bling from under the sea, y'all. He's got little green eyes and stuff going on. So she got it going on. Okay. So she is 75. Yeah, Heidi Daus. I had a necklace that was an enamel elephant with jewels on it that came in one of my auction boxes one time. Yeah, I sold that for like $150. It was beautiful. But yep, she's 20 inches and 75 with her Heidi Daus. Hey, what's up, Mona? Girl, I'm shocked you. Well, it is later now because Mona be keeping hours, y'all. Mona be keeping hours. If you are up late at night, Mona be up too, y'all, doing her diamond painting. Go on over to sifting some soil and more. And y'all, I was hanging with her last night while I was working on some dolls. Okay. Mona, Miss Georgia Peach. It was about 5 or 6 other ladies. Okay. So if Mona is not on, some of the other ladies may be on. Go to the live, hit that live tab, and they just be up chatting and acting crazy and having a good old time doing their diamond painting, and it is so fun. I got a lot done last night chilling with the ladies. So let's see. She is the jewel tone mermaid. She was 85 and she has been dropped $10 to 75. She is now 75. She is 19 inches long from the top of her head to the bottom of her fin. Her little mascot is just a little seahorse. I don't think it's any seahorses in the Little Mermaid. Maybe it is. She's got little cowrie shells on her tail. She's got ombre cowrie shell on her earrings. And she's just got the little bows. That may change. I'm going to put maybe I'll glue some cowrie shells on her bows or something like that and give her a necklace too. Yeah. I think she needs a little more zing. So she is 75, and that is the Jewel Tone Mermaid. And she's got a head full of hair too. Like I said, that hair is a yarn eater, and it makes them a little more heavy. Let's see. This is one of my breakfast at Tiffany's. Now I have the African American butterfly breakfast at Tiffany's. And I have this girl. Now her sister, which had the same type dress, was bought by my friend Darlene, who I just delivered her dolls to her today. My sis from another miss. We went to high school together. So she's a great supporter of the dolls. And this is just the breakfast at Tiffany's. I had the ebony, she's the ivory. And let's see what she went to. Nope, I'm going the wrong direction. She was 75. What is she now? She is now 65. She went down $10. She is now 65. Okay. So this is breakfast at Tiffany's with the little red bows. Try to keep her really simple. Audrey Hepburnish. I try not to overdo it. I want to really bad, but I didn't. Yeah, her little ebony twin got bought by my friend Darlene. And when my friend bought her, she said, Ivory gonna have to fend for herself. I said, oh, you broke up the twindom. She said, she's gonna have to fend for herself. I was like, all right now. It be like that sometime. Let's see. I'm gonna just get her on out. This is one of my heaviest dolls. This is my biggest bed doll. She's the one I always use lately on my, where you go, girl? When I do my shows, the picture, I've been trying not to use her as much and give the other girls a chance. Now she was 165 because she took me a long time. If you guys have done ruffle hats, the more ruffles, this a wrist attacks your wrist. So she was 165. She is now 150. So she went down $15. She is a 10-inch bed doll. She is pretty pink princess. And pink is my favorite color. So If you look at all the edging. Now with the edging, I double edged her, and all I did was chain about 4 or 5 and then go in. And then I went on the other side of the chain and I did it again. So it gives her that cloudy look, like she's sitting on, like her dress is just fluffified and clouds and stuff. And I put the little bow on her. She's got her flower drop earrings and the bow. I didn't want to overdo her, but I think I am. I think I'm gonna go back and put some white, so some white opalescent flowers in here. Yeah, up in the pink and down in the pink down here. I think I'm gonna do that because I can. But she is a really, really big bed doll. I'm not gonna get out my. I have like this little pillow that I try to put her on and balance her. I can't be doing all that today, you know. But she's bigger than her dress is larger than the the other doll, the 12-inch one. Her dress is way larger, than hers. So she's 150. She's a 10-inch doll, and she is pretty pink princess bed doll. She's very heavy, very heavy. I can't even tell you. Probably got at least a pound of yarn at the least. And I'm tempted to give her curls in the back. Very, very tempted to give her some curls in the back and put some and put flowers in her curls and make her a bit overly ornate. She would make an excellent, gift. If you gave this as a gift to somebody, you gonna know damn well she ain't never had a gift like that, handmade, and nobody else is gonna give her anything. Be it a little girl or a woman. Thank you, Cam. Be it a little girl or a woman, she will not ever have a doll like that. That's the great thing about the hand, craft world. It's just one of a kind. It's one of a kind. That's it. That's all. This is the sister to the doll that I told you just had the purple with the white trim. Well, this is the white dress with the purple trim. This is Purple and Bows, and she's 55, and she's a tall girl. She's 10 inches tall. And like I said, they're twinnish. Twinnish because I tried to at one time I said, let me just get this pattern down and I'm gonna try to, make everything the same size. Well then, you just when your hands are working so much, sometimes your tension is tight, sometimes it's loose. Well, her head, I think her head is a little smaller because one of them, their head is just a little wider, and I may have stuffed a little more, or my hand, the tension may have been different. But she's 10 inches and she's 55. 10 inches and 55. Okay. But yeah, if you're a crocheter, from one moment, that's why it's hard for me. I don't know about you guys, but making socks are things that have to have a match. It gives me a problem. It gives me a big problem because I can never get it to be even. I don't know. Somebody told me the way to get away from that is you got to just have, two going at the same time. That's it, and that's all. You got to have two going at the same time. So yes, she's an older doll. She's towards the bottom. Here she is. She was 85. She is now 75. So this is one, just like the Peaches doll, Peach Princess. I just went on and on and on. So she's got Hello Kitty and flowers sewn within her dress. Every ruffle. So if you buy her, you got to really resituate her dress because every ruffle standing up has something on it. So flower, kitty, flower, and you might not see it until you make that ruffle stand up. Kitty. And you got to resituate her, Flower. So she's got them all throughout her dress. She's got roses, turquoise colored or teal, roses sewn in her lapel, little charms, little Hello Kitty here, peekaboo. On her first front three bows, she has the little turquoise or teal uh, hearts. She really needs to be resituated. Let's shake her out. Shake it off, girl. And she's got flowers on her shoe. So she's really done up. And she's got her bracelet. So she's really dutied up. Okay. She is 15 inches tall. Hey, Jeanette. She's 15 inches tall and she's gone down from 85 to 75. Okay. 85 to 75. And she's one of my blondies. Like I said, I thought she would go because I don't always have a lot of blondies. But I got a lot now because no one's been blind. What's up with y'all? Blondes don't have more fun in my camp. Blondes are not having more fun. Like I said, when I did this last batch of dolls, I didn't even make any blonde dolls purposefully because I have so many left over. So I'm not gonna keep on doing that. Now this is a smaller bed doll. Let's see. Come on, girl. And let's see if I can find her on here. I can tell you her price already. I think she's the jewel tone bed doll. I need to stop talking like y'all can go through the inventory. But if you pop on my whatnot, you can scroll. Yeah, she is. She is the jewel colored bed doll. She's gone from 85 to 70. And she's a smaller bed doll. But that's cool because you can get a bed doll for under 100. And like I said, when you pull them out, they've been bagged. And I didn't want to sew her bows like down on each side because I want you to be able to, when you get them, you take them and you pull them, each side. And that makes them stand up, which makes the dress look better. But since she's been packed away, her bows are twisted and whatnot. Okay. So this is the jewel toned, jewel colored bed doll. She's 10 inches tall and she went from 85 to 70. Like she's going, ta-da, 85 to 70. And you can't control her little arms, And I made the bows, handmade the bows all the way around her bun. And like I said, when you get them, just like fluff up their curls, like go up on it, hold the bottom and go up like that, and refluff them. See how it refluffs? They just need refluffatizing. And then when you get to her bun, see it's compacted, get in here and take your fingers and pull on it. And you see her head is attached well because she ain't losing her head. So you just pull it apart like that and you refluffatize the bun and you can even pull on the bows. You can even pull on the bows and refluffatize the bows around here. And those are sewn into the headband that I made. So she's got bows all around. And like I said, on the dress, you go through and pull on each side, and they'll come into place. But she's a $70 bed doll. Like I said, she's only 10 inches tall, but she still gives you the fluff. All right, she still gives you the bed doll fluff. I wanted to try to make some smaller ones for those who may be like me when I was a little girl, always wanted one. I heard they were very expensive. And my mom, we could never find anyone to make them, even if we, could buy it, because they were always given as gifts. And people would say, oh, I'll ask so-and-so where she got it from. That never happened. So this girl too went from 85 to 75. She went for $10 off. She's a birthday cake. I call her the birthday cake bed doll. She's a birthday cake bed doll, and she is 75. All right, she too is a little shorty. She's 8 inches, but she's still a lot of fun. I love this yarn. I love it. I gotta even go. Whenever I see this yarn, I'm just gonna buy as much as they have because I just love the speckle of it all. It just reminds me of a birthday cake. So that's how she got her name, birthday cake bed doll. And once again, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, thank you. She's got her bed doll look going on. Like I said, if you know a little girl, if you think you might have a granddaughter, or if you just like them, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Because, like I said, most of my customers, they buy the dolls for themselves. All right, they buy the dolls for themselves. So don't think it has to be a little girl. If you see it and it tickles your fancy, well, tickle yourself. So this little girl, I have 3 Mexico themed dolls. Let's see, she's Mexico doll number 3. I think she's the smallest then. My daughter's best friend was like, do you ever make any Mexican dolls? I was like, girl, please. I said, if you look at the skin tone of my dolls, they can be black people with yellow skin tone, white people with a good tan, or Hispanic dolls. So I thought I would get her, and I made a set. Where's number 3? Oh, where? Well, here she is. And I made a set, so she's still 75. Okay. I can change her to 70 because she is the smaller of them all. Changing my pricing on my whatnot. So when I do my show today, see if it worked. It did. So she's going from 75, and she's 9 inches tall, to 70. Right? She is 70, and she's Little Mexico. Okay. And her earrings is a heart-shaped flag of Mexico. I put the Frida Kahlo flowers. That's a famous Mexican poet, she an artist, and she always had the flowers. So I put the flowers, and this is the color of the Mexican flag. Now, the great thing about this, and Angie knows, and I think we all know, if she doesn't sell after a while, we repurpose things. If a scarf doesn't sell after a while, what do? We unravel it and we make something new. We're not going to get rid of that yarn and just get rid of that. No. So with her, thank goodness, the Mexico colors of their flag, these are Christmas colors. Merry Christmas. This will be Little Noella. Let's make sure it's not my son. Okay. This will be Little Noella or Little Noel, and she will get some Christmas little ditties up in here, charms I got. She will get some Christmas earrings. I'll remove the flowers. She might get some holly in her hair and all that, and she will be Merry Christmas. That's what she gonna be. Okay. So when it becomes Christmas time and all of a sudden the little Mexicanas disappear, they'll be still in the same dress. They will just be saying Merry Christmas to you. Okay. And then when Christmas is over, they'll go back. If they're still here, they'll go back. But when Christmas comes, they're going to become little Christmas delights. And once again, she's 9 inches tall, and she is 70. And that's doll number 3 of the collection. This girl, let's see, where is she at? Towards the bottom. No. See, come here, girl. Okay. Mint and Green Bows Beauty. I'm about to say, are you the one without the card? No. Mint Green Bows and Beauty. She was 75. She is 13 inches tall, so she's a biggin. She's a biggin. She's 13 inches tall, and she is 70 now. From 75 to 70. From 75 to 70. And like I said, she's a tall girl. She's got an extra big bun. She's got an extra big bun. And like I said, when you get her, refluffatize her bun, pull on it, stretch it out, same thing with her bow, and, pull them and stretch it out. I didn't overdo her because I said I wanted some dolls that, they're just kind of simple. If somebody wanted to gift it to a child, what I would say, not a toddler, okay? And I would, if they were, just take off the little hoops. They're jump rings. You can take them off. All right. This is sewn on. Yep, I sewed it on. All right. So she's a pretty safe doll. Her eyes, I believe, are buttons that I sewed in. They're sewn in and pulled all the way through to the back. But I would watch a child with any toy. It doesn't matter. Kids do things that we don't expect. But I made her, and there's another one, and with the same theme dress and everything. They're kind of similar, so that if somebody wanted to give them to a child, they could. And she is Mint Green Bows and Beauty at $70, and she's a tall girl. She is 13 inches, and I'll show you her sister. Her sister has more hair. Teal and Mint Lovely. Her hair makes her a little heavier. See all this hair? She is 10 inches tall. Now the other one is 13 because of how high her bun is, and it makes her a taller doll. This girl is 10 inches tall. This is the Teal and Mint Lovely. Like I said, are along the same type. The dress is the same colors, different design. Okay. So she's got the bows, head full of hair. Let me see. She's got 2 tracks of big old Shirley Temple curls. All right. 2 tracks of big old Shirley Temple curls is what she's got. All right. And she's a cutie. Hey, what's up, Chris? Aloha. And she is, did the other girl, let me see. Did she go down to 70 and she didn't? Oh, she's still 75. Yeah, because of the hair. Took me forever. So she's still 75 because of the hair. Yeah, the hair took me forever. And sewing it in took me forever. Yeah. Sometimes I have to keep the price, due to the, and y'all know, the labor of it all. She had more labor intense than the other girl. Here's another blondie that's just sitting. She just sitting, waiting for a blonde lover. Nobody loves the blondies. But like I said, I had to make a whole bunch more of brunette dolls. Let's see, she's gone from 65 to 55. And this is Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. If you know that scary Betty Davis and Joan Crawford movie, the famous movie they starred in together, this reminds me of when Betty Davis was trying to still dress like she was a child and she overmade up herself. This is Baby Jane. I'll call her Baby Jane. She's 10 inches tall. She went from 65 to 55. She is now 55, and she's a cutie. She's a cutie. Let's see if I can get her to stand in my hand without dropping her. Yep, I can get her to stand in my hand. Little hand doll. I was trying to make dolls small enough to just fit in your hand, and you could just do like that, and they would just stand. She's got bows on every part of her little ruffle that comes up. So she's bowed up. all the way around, all the way around. She's got a head full of hair. You said, oh, see, I'm glad, I thought nobody ever knew what I was talking about. Thank you, Kim. I feel validated. She says, oh my, yes, totally, Baby Jane. And y'all gonna laugh. She was singing a song. I've written a letter to Daddy and all this, and she would perform in that movie. If you haven't seen Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, get on YouTube. Chris is laughing. See, I've watched that movie so many times. I could say some of the lines just like Color Purple, just like The Color Purple. If they asked me to say certain lines from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, I sure could, because that movie just, Betty Davis, she tore that role up. She tore it up. I can't remember. I don't think she received the Academy Award. Somebody else beat her out, but I tell you, she damn sure should have gotten it, because she tore that role up. She was mean as hell and crazy as hell. Old as Methuselah. Yes, she was old as hell, still wearing Shirley Temple curls, looking like she in her late 70s, damn near 80, wearing some Shirley Temple curls, trying to be her young self, thinking it made her young when it didn't. You say she was nuts. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have not, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, look it up. It's gonna give you gonna crack up. So this girl is Pretty in Purple, and she was 55 then. She's 55 now. She's like a little hand doll. She's got bows all around on her dress. Bows all around. She looks lovely. Looks like she's floating on a cloud. Just floating on a cloud. And like I said, if you're interested in any of the girls, just give me a holler. I'm gonna do a show. It was at 4, but I think I'm gonna have to bump it back to 5, because I gotta make sure I get my husband to pick his car up from the shop. It's ready to go before we knew it. So that will be that. I'll probably bump it back from 4 to 5, but who knows? It's right up the street, so we may be able to get it and get out. Sometimes, when they tell you your car is ready, and then you got to sit there for another half hour to get your car. All right, this one definitely, she needs to be refluffitized. When you get her, set her, I like it when the bows sit up like that. I push it forward. I like the little curls. I pull them up. That's me, Some people don't mind or notice and they lay flat, but I like them to sit up like that. And like I said, I just refluffitize, and it gives her that nice heightened look in her hair. She's got a head full of hair too, light brown. Like I said, not many of my dolls have that hair color, but I guess I'll start putting more brown in than blonde, because blondes ain't having fun over in this camp at all. So with her bows, like I said, you got to put them. She's got bows on every other little ruffle type thing going on. She may look different in a minute when y'all see her, because she was my first doll I made when we did our May show, because I was thinking Easter, how cute she would look in the Easter basket with the pastel spring colors. But I'm getting more ideas to take the bows off and maybe get some flowers, button opalescent flowers going with her, and change her up a bit. Because as we know, if you don't sell looking one way, you might sell looking another. Gotta just redo her. There she is. Pastel Princess. She was, I didn't change her price, $75. She can go down to $70. Yeah, that's supposed to be a 0. Let me edit her in my whatnot. Let's see if that worked. Yep, it did. Alrighty. Yeah, we still got the Hello Kitty in the mugs. Yeah, I went over those first because they were the new dolls, but I'll be going over them. Do you have Whatnot, Chris? If you don't, oh, you can watch this show over. I don't know why I'm. Yeah, because nobody bought any of the mug dolls yet. So what you could do is just, because like I said, after this, I'm gonna have to run my husband up to get the car. So you could just watch this over, and I give you the measurements and the price of all the mug dolls. Yep. Nobody bought any of the mug dolls yet. So, all right, this one is Red Bows in Love. Let's see, Red Bows in Love. Where's she go? Is that her? Nope. Let's see if she got a price change. Like I said, some did, some didn't. Yeah, she did. She went down $5. Red Bows in Love went down from 65 to 60. 65 to 60. And she is 9 inches tall. She could be a little bed doll. Man, you could have a bed doll for $60. And when I was making it, these are my high school alma mater colors. These are my high school alma mater colors. I didn't even notice it until I was like, I wonder why I like that combination so much. That's why. So she's Red Bows in Love, and I'm tempted to go back and put some hearts somewhere. I don't know. No, that would be doing too much. I'm going to leave her alone. If I put hearts, I would have to take these bows off. You say red bows? Yeah. I would have to take these bows off. I don't want to overdo her. But she can get a bracelet. Yeah, she can get her a bracelet. I think I am going to make her a red pearl bracelet. That will be happening. But she's 60, so you can have a little bed doll for $60. Yep. I may, if I can find the same black. As we know, as crochet artists, all blacks. You said mine, please. Okay. She is yours, Chris. Let me put your name. See, Crystal smart. She's snatching them up. Because this might be the only. She may be the only bed doll. I got 2 more littles coming. And a Mardi Gras doll. She's a little bed doll. She is Prissy in Purple. She's 9.5 inches. And let's see what she went down to. Because I know she went down. I can't remember how much. 10 or 15 bucks. 70, 15 bucks. So she went from 85 to 70. This girl did. She is 9.5. Yeah, I got her. Yeah, I got her. For the red bows. Yeah. When she said red bows, I wasn't sure what she meant. But then when she said mine, please, I got her. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my back. This girl went from 85 to 70. $70 bed doll. This is Prissy in Purple. Prissy in Purple. She's doing the purple thing. And she's got the light brown hair. Like I said, I started doing light brown hair, giving the light brown hair people a chance in the world, because I noticed that was a color I didn't do a lot. But she's a little bed doll. I think I may add something to her. I'm going to add her. She's definitely going to get a bracelet, something on her hoops. And I think I'm going to give her a little something bling. She might become, because I have some Hello Kitties charms with this light purple. I think she's going to be a Hello Kitty bed doll. That's what's going to happen to her. This is my little, I love my reds. And she's a little red bed doll. Little green. I always put, like I said, my redheads either get a green dress, and I'm going to have to cut that out. Either they get a green dress or a deep, like royal purple dress. She went down also to 70. She's a cute, tiny little redhead. She is 8 inches tall. She is from 75. She went to 70. And like I said, when you get them, just rezhuzh the little bows, tug on them, tug on her hair, get it to refluffify. And she is a little bed doll for 70. Little tiny bed doll for 70. But look cute on a shelf. My aunt bought one that was red and white, and that was a doll who had the largest skirt. I don't know what I was thinking. But she's a Delta, and it was a doll with red and white. And she puts her on the back of her couch and lets the skirt just, thank you, Chris. Yep, she was 70, I do believe. This is the last. Oh, you the one that don't have the tag. Okay. You're the one who lost it. Okay, where's my... I do believe she's 9 inches tall. Mad because I lost that dadgum cord. Had to send that. Watch me find. I'm going to find it after the show. Just to make myself mad, I'm going to find it. She's 10 inches tall. And she is Mardi Gras doll number 3. I do believe. No, number... Well, shoot, I don't know. I'll recognize her when I see her. Yep, she's Mardi Gras doll number 3. Because she's the smallest little thing. I'll just say she's the smaller Mardi Gras doll. Here she is. So she was 75. She's smaller. She can go to 65. I wonder if she's probably about, let's see how much she weighed. I do believe she was 9 ounces. All right, Mardi Gras. Okay, I didn't change her price to 65. Like I said, for Whatnot, you got to put that. All you gotta do is put the weight in, and they do the rest. So this is the third Mardi Gras doll. She's 10 inches tall and she's 65. She went down from 75, now she's 65. 75 to 65, and she's Mardi Gras up. She may look a little different. I think I might want to change her a bit. She's got the little frou-frou earrings, as you can see. Little emerald, they look emeraldy earrings there. And she's got the bows all around. She's got a full head of hair. She's Mardi Gras up. I might rearrange her. I don't know if I like the green bows because they're not matching with the other green. I might have to do something. I don't know. But you know how you feel sometimes when you see something and you think, I gotta make that a change. So, yep, she is 65. She is 10 inches tall. All right, this is the third Mardi Gras doll. The first one is sold. Her sister's hanging around. And she is here. So she went from 75 to 65. Let's see. This is a mermaid. And I think she is Blue and Beautiful. Blue and Beautiful mermaid. Let's see where she's at. Let me let her look at you while I'm looking for her stats. Multi-tail mermaid. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. She was 80 and she is now 70. So she's $10 off. And she is 19 inches long from head to toe, well, to fin. And yeah, she is 70. Let me get her close. And she's got the ombre cowrie shells. Aw, thank you. She's got the little clams in her hair. Look, trying to do the shake and hopefully it falls in. She's got a little seahorse as her little sidekick and little cowrie shells hanging and dangling from hers. Yeah, so she is a $70 Little Mermaid, 19 inches tall. Hey, who knows? Hey, long time no see. But I'm not I'll be in people's chats, but I'll be working. So I'm always a lurker. Hey there. And if I'm not mistaken, your name is Miguel. If I am not mistaken. Hopefully I'm right. I think it was Miguel. Yeah, Miguel in Texas. Mm-hmm. With the chickens. See, I remember. I'll be watching. See? Miguel in Texas with the chickens. I think I remember one time you lost your keys. I think you even had lost your glasses one time. Yep, I remember Miguel. He said, yes, ma'am. This girl is 11 inches tall. I know her price has changed. She's a bed doll. Now, I can guarantee you she's going to have a change in her life. Because my daughter and I are kind of argued over her decor, her bows and all that. And she decided upon this, but I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Bows and Beauty. She is now 70. She's the biggest price cut. I've lost my keys, glasses, my favorite G and dang, G&H hooks. I remember I used to do that for a while. They'd always be in the sofa somewhere in the cut, like deep in the cut. Used to drive me crazy. She was 95. She has gone down to 70. Oh, thank you, Miguel. Yeah, look, she looks like she's waving at y'all. Her arm, the way her little hand was up, like, hey, y'all. Look, if you roll it, because I don't stuff the hands and stuff, you can get it to do things and twist and turn. The only reason I don't put wires through there, because after a while, wires can start coming through your stitches, and I don't like that. But yeah, she's probably going to look a little different next time you see her. I love the yarn, but I'm not in love with the bows and all that decor, but she's 70. She's 70. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a new attitude. She's gonna get a new attitude. She's 70 right now, though. So if somebody loves her as is, even if you don't, you can buy her and redo her yourself. Because 70 is a good price for somebody who already did all that bed doll ruffling for you. Because, if you've done the ruffle hats, Now, this is the last little Mexico doll. The other one, I think, was the smallest. This is she's the big head doll. She's got the biggest head. She's the biggest. And let's see, she is 10 inches tall. I think I'm going to list them on my Facebook and Instagram. I don't think I tried to list a bunch of dolls because I used to all the time, and I got out of the house. I just fell off. You know how it is when you just kind of fall off. Yeah, I just kind of fell off. Let's see, Little Mexicana. Let's see, she's the heaviest. I do believe this is her. What happened? Yeah, Little Mexicana. She went from, she's gone from 85 to 70. So this girl Lo Mexicana has gone from 85 to 70. That's a good deal, y'all, because for her, she's a bigger, like just wider doll, and she's 10 inches, but I did front and back flowers on her. Front and back flowers, you know, and they're clipped in. All right, it's clipped in. As you can see, I'm gonna have to readjust it so you don't see that little bottom of the clip. You said she got she got a new attitude. Look at her little hands floating up like, hey. But she's you're gonna take her. Okay. She's got, thank you, Chris, little I love Mexico earrings here with the heart. And she's more of a bed doll too. She's more of a bed doll too. So Lil Mexicana has found a home. She will be going to Hawaii. Let me put Chris's name. So the mother of all the Mexico dolls has found a home. Yay, she won't be a Christmas doll because that's what was going to happen. Like I said, the closer we got to Christmas, if they were still hanging around, they were going to become Christmas dolls. And then after Christmas, they were going to go back to being dolls from Mexico. That's how it is sometimes. So let's see. She said, yes, I will take her also. Okay, now, as you would say, doing a Miss Pat 2 show. Yes, I am Miss Pat. I have learned. Miss Pat is the queen, y'all. She taught Angela and I everything we know about doing shows on YouTube. She started out, I do believe Angela said, doing shows on Facebook, then YouTube. She introduced us to Whatnot. She got me on Whatnot. She's introduced me to another platform also. Said she will be a Christmas gift. Oh, hey. Hey. She's going to love her. Let's see. Here's another Mexico doll. So I did the littlest one. This is Little Mexico number 2. So she's in the middle. Little Mexico number 2 is in the middle. I think she went down to 70. We'll give her we'll take her down just a little more. Because she was 70. So we're going to take Little Mexico. This is the smallest one. She doesn't look like it, but she is. She's 10 inches, but things about her are more tiny. Her head is smaller. Her legs are still long. So she's going to be 65. All right. She's going to be a little tinier. She's not as big as the other girl. She doesn't have flowers in the back. All right. No flowers in the back for her or the other doll. The only doll that has flowers in the back that's really done up is Chris's doll. Chris's doll has all that. And she's got the earrings, the Mexico earrings going on. And like I said, her flowers are on clips. I put them on clips so you can clip them in, clip them out. So like I said, the middle of November, she may be singing Noel. All right. She may be singing Noel. And then after December, she'll go back to being Little Miss Mexico. I'll keep her little flowers and her earrings and a little baggie in her bag. So she is 65. Let me write this because she is smaller and she does not have flowers in the back. She's only one row of flowers for her. And this is, yep, I'm trying to be like Miss Pat. Miss Pat, I've seen her do, I really do believe it was 3 shows one time. She did like a Whatnot in the morning. And then she did a YouTube show of her own, I think. And then she did someone else's YouTube show with them. So yeah, she be working, y'all. Miss Pat be working, selling everything. Dolls and everything. If you like dolls, go on Whatnot and YouTube and follow Miss Pat. She's got Barbie fever, y'all. If you love Barbies too. This is Did I think I changed her name because I kept calling her Hello Kitty Kahlo, and a lot of people don't know who Frida Kahlo is. She's a famous Hispanic poet and artist, and a lot of people just don't know who she is. So I think I changed her name. But where did she go? Oh, I think she's towards the bottom. Come on, girl. Yeah. She went from 85 to 70. That should be 70. She is 70. And she's got all overly done. Overly done. So she's got here, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. The roses sewn into her lapel. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty on every other ruffle up, and a flower. And a flower. You said yes. Do you want her, Chris, or you were just saying yes to something else? I'm not sure. But yep, this is Frida Kitty Kahlo. Yeah, I was gonna change her name to something else. I'm trying to think of what it was. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it was. I was gonna change her name though. But yep, this was Frida Kitty Kahlo. So if this, I'm not sure if, because there's a big lag as I can see on my phone. So I'm not sure if you said yes to something else I said, or yes that you wanted this girl, but I'm gonna put her to the side just in case because I'm not sure. I know people are at work right now too, so I'm gonna give it a little time. I normally don't come on this early, but I kind of like it. Have a little more energy. Oh yeah, I already showed her. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so I'll put her off to the side. Yeah, it's a big lag. I can tell on my phone here. My internet has been acting up a lot. Spiraling and all kinds of things. Let's see. This is Festive Aloysia. This doll I made because her hair color reminded me of one of my good friends from elementary, and I'm still her friend on Facebook, Aloysia Rivera. She had hair this color, and it was long and thick. It was long past her button. We were in elementary. She would always let me play in her hair during story time on the mat. So when I saw this hair color, I said, I got to make a doll. So Aloysia, the festive doll, is now from 75. She could be 65. I put her at 70, but she could be 65. She could be 65. Let me edit her. Let me edit. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here's another very inexpensive bed doll. And like I said, once you get her, just refluffitize, as the word I say, everything. Very festive. To me, these kind of look like Jamaican colors. These may be Jamaican colors. I don't know. She might get a dress change. I might give her a dress change and put an Afro doll in this dress with some different decorations. That's a thought. So she's 65. She's 9 inches tall, and she's $65. Hawaiian colors. Okay, these are Hawaiian colors. I didn't know. All right, she might get an outfit change. And I might make her a different dress and put a different doll in there. Yeah. Everybody's getting a rethought. This is the Gypsy Mermaid. She's a tiny girl. Let's find Gypsy Mermaid. Oh, further up. Gypsy Mermaid, multi-teal. Come on now. Gypsy Mermaid is $65. She did a rather large price drop. So the Gypsy Mermaid was $80. She is, you said, yep, need the dress on. Yeah, and I got that skin tone ready to go too. She was $80. She is now $65. She is one of the smaller girls. Uh-oh. Get on back in the basket. She's one of the smaller girls. She's got a little flounder. She's got cowrie shells all on her tail. And come on, girl. Her little clamshells have pearls in them. Little cowrie shell there, and her little flounder. And her tail goes all the way up. All right. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to overdo her. She's 65. She's a cute and simple little one. Reminds me of a little gypsy with the little shaky shakes. All righty. So she's a really inexpensive mermaid. I don't think I've ever sold them for 65, but there you go. Already showed her. Is this yeah, we got some mermaids left here. This blue and beautiful, or this multi-teal? This is multi-teal, I do believe. There you go. So multi-teal. Dadgummit. Where'd she go? Almost forgot her card. Like I said, I need these little cards, y'all, because I will not remember the price by heart by any means. So this is the multi-teal mermaid. She was $80 and now she's $70. Let me write her down. So she's $10 off today. She's the multi-teal mermaid. Let me jiggle her. And she's got the cowrie shells in her light brown hair. Trying to wave at y'all. And like I said, just refluff the hair when you get it. Hold this and go up. Hold it with one hand and go up. And that'll refluff the curls. And she's got her little bandeau here with her little clamshells. Feel like I need to pull it down a little bit. And she's got a tail with a bunch of cowrie shells, and her little sidekick is a really pretty little octopus. And I put the sequin in her tail also. And from head to toe, she is 16 inches tall. From head to toe, she's 16 inches tall. Yep, that is her. Multi-teal at $70. And make sure if you guys came in late, you go back and look and see, see what I have. And I'll be on Whatnot. Probably, it said 4, but probably 5. Probably 5 an hour later. This girl is Color Poppin' Cutie. She may get a change too, because I'm not feeling her anymore. That night, I was feeling all the color. Now I'm not feeling all the color anymore. She is 65. She went from 85 to 65. So that's a $20 drop. All right, that's a $20 drop on her. She's just cute and colorful. Like I said, if you get her, these are pretty, because I made these kind of thickish, but her bun needs to be refluffatized. And if anyone buys my dolls, I do try to fluff them before I send them. But I got to pack them good. So, but yeah, this Color Poppin' Cutie It's just color all around. And she's 65, and she could be a bed doll because she's only 9 inches tall. So she's 65. The Color Popping Cutie. She's a little blondie. And y'all have not been loving on the blondies. All right. A lot of my blondies are not getting love. I'm going to have to make a valley of the blondes. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a photo shoot with my blondies. And I'm going to make a valley of the blondes. I had one during my last show. And here go. The last 3 dolls are all blonde. Okay. Blondes are not having more fun over in this camp. This girl, I saw this. I got, you know how yarn inspires you. And when I saw this pale yellow yarn, it made me want to make a doll with that hair color. Kind of remind me of Thriss, if y'all know who Thriss is. And I love the earrings. Little fishies with yellow, orange, and purple earrings. And she's got her cowrie shells, the rainbow tail, flounder, and that. From head to toe, she is 15 inches. Let's see how much Rainbow Blondie went down. She was 75. Where's she at? Where's she at? Rainbow Blondie went from 75 to 65. Rainbow Blondie went from 75 to 65, y'all. That's a cheap mermaid, y'all. That is a cheap mermaid. 75 to 65. That is Rainbow Blondie. Rainbow Blondie. Like I said, if you know Thriss has really pretty light colored blonde hair. When I saw that, I said, I got to make a little Thriss mermaid. Now, like I said, the last 2, these are the sisters, as a matter of fact. Let me see how much the sisters went down. I sure am. I'm going to make a valley of the blondes photo shoot. And blondes are going to get some love up in this house. So each blondie went from 65 to 55. And like I said, these are sisters. I tried to make them as similar as I could. I'm trying to, but my hands, I've just given up. My hands are not, like you say, you got different tensions, different times of the day, different, So I'm just, it is what it is. So this girl is a blondie. This is Teal and Bows. Teal and Bows is $55. She went from 65 to 55. So she had a $10 cut. 65 to 55. All right. So this is Teal and Bows. And let me get her sister, who is just, I think, a little smaller maybe. She's 55 and she's 9 inches and she's got the flowers going on. Okay. So 10 inch, the big sister, 9 inch, the little sister. Okay. So little sister, big sister, and 55 and 55. All right. So flowers here, bows here. I need to get some more of these colored bows because believe it or not, it was a color that I didn't expect for me to use a lot. But then when I saw this variegated yarn, so I'm going to have to hit up Temu and get some more of these teal colored or aqua, whatever color bows. I have to get some more. But yep, these blonde sisters. No love for the blondes. So you see, yep. That's all the dolls, y'all. That's all the dolls right now. And I'm going to move my show on Whatnot to an hour back. I will be popping up on Whatnot, doing the whole thing again. Okay? I'm going to be on Whatnot, starting from the beginning with the new dolls and ending with the older dolls. All right? So if you want to see them again, give me an hour or two. What is it? 3:16, 5 o'clock. I'll be on Whatnot. Or you can just go back and watch this show, and probably will be quicker because I think the first hour of this show is me showing all the new dolls. The first half is going to be the new dolls without the mugs, and then a little further in will be all the mug dolls, all the mug dolls. And Chris, if you see one you want, send me a quick email so I can pull her. I can pull her from the show, and I'll pull her from the show so I don't have her up there. But I want to thank everybody for coming in and keeping me company. And I'll probably be popping up. I might pop up on Saturday, y'all, to be truthful. I got to start, coming back and showing y'all. And plus, my little frog. Oh, man, they fell. Avalanche. The little froggies went down too. Okay. Slim is 15. And Potbelly Love, he's 15. See the difference? He's got a little pot belly and a little booty. So these are 15 a piece. And I got to get more together. I have more bodies that are different colors. They're froggy colors and other little colors. And I got to put their clothes on. I got to make their little clothes for the other ones to put their shoes on. But these are now 15. Okay, so if anyone's in love with the frogs, here they are. Slim's 15, and Potbelly Love with his little legs crossed, he is 15 too. Okay, so once again, I will be on Whatnot at 5. It's going to be an hour later. Okay, it's going to be an hour later, and I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Chris, for supporting again, and thank everybody else for supporting. I will probably see you Saturday. What's today? Saturday. I'll probably see you Saturday, and by then my other little froggies will have bodies. And I already got 2 other dolls done. 1 other doll is getting her shoes and about to get all doodadded up. So I'll probably have about 3 new dolls or more. Who knows? Because the other ones just got to get dresses. They already got hair and everything. So yeah, you're going to see probably another B doll. Another B doll is coming. I can guarantee you another B doll is on the way because she already has her B colors on. So yeah. Alrighty. So thank y'all once again. I'll probably be seeing you again Saturday. Okie doke. See ya. Aloha. Adios. And see you later. I don't know any other languages. Bye-bye, y'all.